Give me one more second. We're going to do a repeat. Good morning, Grand Rising, wherever you are in Turtle Island, wherever you are out the states. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Peanut Nola 504. Good morning, Grand Rising out there to you guys. I just happened to decided to wake up this morning because last night before I went to sleep, you could just see what's happening in the conscious community. You can just see this is what polluting our minds and our soul. And I was thinking about I'm not going to give this cult leader no name recognition. I'm not going to give him no name recognition. I'm going to call him a cult leader, just what he is. This is the great leader, the great cult. Okay? But I tell you, it never seems to amaze me on the things that people say out their mouth. And you want to be a leader. You want to be a king. You want to be the Messiah. You want to be a chief. You want to be the man of all men. But yet, you have sissy ways. You have women, you act like a woman. And I have never, ever in my life, I don't know where this man fell off the cliff from, where he come from. You just don't know where this person come from. Medea, what's going on? Medea in the house, neighborhood TV. Good morning, peace and blessings to you. But I'm watching a mental breakdown from a cult leader. I'm watching a mental breakdown from a cult leader. Good morning, the great Funi Fee is in the house. Good morning. And this guy called the Messiah was drinking his ass off. I mean, you can't make it up. You cannot make these things up. The fool looked like the fool that he was. And he's sitting there calling women bitches and hoes. That this is your Messiah who's degrading women because he fears women. He has a weakness for women. I never, ever seen such a man like this. Miss Humble in the house. I never saw such a weak-ass man, a weak-ass vessel as I see this cult leader. Denise Cosby in the house. I have never seen such a demon like this cult leader who decided that he is being a victim of the black people. He is being a victim of his own people. This is what he says. You can't make this shit up. He says that he is a victim. Grandma is in the house. He is a victim of his own black people. Where then his own black people who he has been breaking down for years and years is a victim of his fuckery. The people that he has been breaking down for years, but he wants you to feel sympathy for his fuckery. He wants you to feel sympathy for his fuckery. Cult leader, you are the one who let a white man stick a finger up your ass. You are the cult leader that let a dog lick your shit. You are the cult leader that let your son touch your shit. You are the cult leader that allowed two melanated women to fight like dogs. You are the cult leader that allowed a woman, told an elder woman to stop taking her medication. You are that cult leader. You are the disgusting, filthy, bitch ass man, woman half man, to destroy our community. You recruit the weak. You recruit the weak. Everybody that you recruit is mentally challenged. Everybody that you recruit is mentally challenged. You just can't understand the sickness of our melanated people. You just can't understand the sickness of our melanated people. This is what we have to be, we got to be a part of. We have to shut this demon down. I don't know what to say no more. That he gets on Instagram and he says that he's disrespected by his people. I don't know what to say no more of a man that loves so much attention, that dies for attention, or attention. He's an attention whore. Attention whore. But this is what women fall in love with. This is what women see as a man. This is what, when women see this cult leader, this is what they see as masculine. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. This is what men is supposed, if that represent man, I don't want to be one. If this cult leader represent what man is supposed to be like, I don't want to be one. Because he is not bringing this community together. He's dividing this community. He has been dividing this community. I can't make it up. We can't even teach because of the distractions of this cult leader. We can't even make dialogue because of the distraction of this cult leader. We have more people that pays attention to this cult leader than trying to learn divine knowledge of truth. We can't have no reflection because we are so distracted on this demon that is called the Messiah. I really don't use my energy towards this cult leader. Lady Solo in the house. I really don't use a lot of my energy on this cult leader. But some things have to be said in this community. When you mentally, physically beating your people. Me neither. But I can say that I seen this in the story. I don't see the attraction mentally and physically, emotionally. Yes, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I don't see the attraction in following such a devil. I don't understand what's going on, that we are falling on our ass when we should be coming together as a community, building our own politics, working on our own financial situations, building financial strength in our community as melanated people. I don't understand this. I don't understand what this guy here is a clown. He is a clown that calls himself a leader, a clown that calls himself a chief, a clown that calls himself a messiah. A messiah. And this is what your grandchildren, this is what your children, and this is why you have to monitor him on social media. This is why you got to see what the hell they doing on social media. You have to pay attention what they're doing. We can't have black consciousness around here. You can't be conscious because social media is ruining our togetherness. We're losing our drive. We're so busy attacking each other, racing on who's going to have the scoop, worrying about who's going to get the scoop first off of this damn demon, worrying about who's going to make the views off of this damn demon. This is what we have become. Separated, divide, views. Because we are making a couple of views off of this demon. We're just as bad as him. We're just as bad as him. We're attacking each other, dividing each other, worrying about numbers. Worrying about numbers. It used to be a takedown of this man. Everybody was in at one time together to take him down, and now we have people attacking each other, trying to take each other down. Teaming up against each other, making platforms to destroy each other, giving this demon more and more of an advantage on us. He can't fall until we come together. He can't fall. He will never fall until we come together. He's going to continue spreading his demon techniques. He's going to continue spreading his lies. And I tried to tell people all the time, I was telling somebody before, I said when I started to get into aborigine, people thought I was trying to take down another people, trying to go after native people. People thought that I was trying to be divided towards all native people. No, I was trying to get our people to identify who they are. That was my whole part of getting in my sector, is learning who you are. It has nothing to do with other people's cultures. Has nothing to do with other people's history. I was only focused on trying to let our people understand that you are the lost tribe that did not know who you are. That was my whole focus. This is the reason why I got into social media, is for us to learn self-awareness on who we are, that you cannot believe that all of you guys came on slave ships. That you cannot believe that every last one of you guys came on slave ships. That some of you guys may have just been here already. That was my whole focus of trying to teach you guys that go talk to your grandparents. Go talk to your mothers and your fathers, your great-great-grandfathers. Go talk to your family. Learn your history and realize that all of you guys would not be shackled on a ship. That all of you guys could not be possibly be shackled on a ship. Chata Chief is in the house. What's up, Chief? My sister is in the house. And I want people to understand that I was making a dialogue of making you guys understand that you can't possibly all be shackled up on a ship, knowing that you guys have body functions. That you guys have body functions. That women have their periods. It's not possible that all of us came on ships. So that was my whole reason for getting our people to identify themselves, learning self-awareness of who they are. That it's not possible for every melanated black person to come from another land. So many times we get so far away from what our truth is, and understand that we have had oppressors trying to keep us from learning who we are. Not get against all white people, not against all, all white people is not a part of our destruction. Sometimes it's us. Sometimes it's us. And learning who we are, it starts with history, things that have been taken away from us. And that's the things that we have to understand. In order to come together and learn about who we are, we got to start from ground zero. But as we keep on being distracted by this cult leader, we keep getting distracted from the truth about who we are. And we're allowing this person to have power over us. And I refuse to let this happen in our community. We have to concentrate on who we are as a nation of people. This is why we keep falling last. We don't end up first. We ended up last. The Umar Johnsons out there with the Pan-African theory. He's no different than the cult leader that I talk. These are the guys that are reckoning our community with false hopes and false dreams, and want your donations, want your money. And I want you guys to understand that this is a game of donations. Brian's in the house. This cult leader can give a damn about you and me, but he'll care about your donations. He loves your donations. He loves his reality TV show. But he's not teaching you nothing that you don't know already. His whole history comes from Google. There's a reason why you guys don't see me taking so much of other people's content, and I speak my own content. There's a reason why you don't see too many of me making so many videos of what other people do, because I like to spread my own content. There's a reason why you see me not showing other people's stuff. I don't want to use other people's stuff. This is the reason why you hear a lot of things out of me that I say on my own. Chiefess, I am very offended that this man can call himself a chiefess. I am very upset. And let me tell y'all, there's a channel on here called The Original Copper Empress. This girl has a bad channel. I mean, bad and good. If you get a chance, please subscribe to this channel. Also, subscribe to Madiva's Neighborhood. Also, subscribe to Fundi Fee. Also, I mean, everybody on here, please subscribe to each other. Please, because we got, like I said, we got some woke people in our community that a lot of people just don't know about. A lot of people just don't know about, but you got to check it out. You got to check it out. Grand Rising. But we can't talk about our lineage. We can't talk about the things. We want to talk about teaching our people how to grow their own foods. We want to talk about learning how the things that I see Master Fundi Fee do. Chiefess Fundi Fee be out there teaching how to grow your own food. If the water shuts off, we want to know how we can develop our own water. If we want to learn how to hunt food, if need be, if a crisis happens. If a crisis happens, we have to learn these things. When Nature Boy first came in, he was talking about learning about growing your own foods. What happened to that? What happened to them teachings when he first came along? What happened to that cult leader when he first came along? See, that's what made me start looking at him. In the first time I saw him, he was dealing with nature. He was talking about nature. But you notice that he does not talk about nature no more. It's more of sexual talk. All he talks is sexual. And that's what the demon is. The demon is all about sex, whether it's man and woman, woman and woman, and man and man. That's what the talk is. Sexual talk. It's demonic, and that's what it is. Demonic. It's not about teaching us about divine nature, teaching us about who we are. We get too far of our ego. I told you, do not get into social media if your ego is too far ahead of your message. You cannot be a chief or a chiefess if you have an ego that you can't be told nothing. If somebody cannot correct you, you cannot be a chief or a chiefess. You cannot anoint yourself a chief or a chiefess if you cannot be criticized. If somebody can't tell you about you, you have not learned anything. We got so many people who want to lead, but fail to want to listen. Everybody wants to lead, but nobody wants to listen. A great leader listens. A great leader brings people together. A great leader does not divide. A great leader is not about themselves. A great leader is about everyone. She's bad in the house. And I want you to she's bad in the house. And that's what I want you to understand. That's what I want you to understand. So I just wanted to come on as I get my work week started, because I got to get back on this truck and start rolling. Be careful who you follow. Be careful who leads you. Be careful who calls you their chief. Be careful who calls themselves kings. Be careful who wants to be your leader. Because if a great leader can't follow a leader is not your leader. And I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys, please hit the like buttons. Please subscribe and please share. And be aware of these demonic people out here. Be aware. Indigenous blues in the house. Indigenous blues is in the house. And I want you guys, and if you can't shout out the people that has done for you, I didn't make it this far by myself. Sue Nation is in the house. I didn't make it here by myself. The reason why I am here is because of my team of great people. It's never going to be about you. Get out the message. I want my indigenous people to keep teaching. Keep teaching. We are not the Africans that they told you that they said you were. History will teach us. That Pan-African theory, they are so afraid that we are getting so knowledgeable of who we are, that we are going to run the world. They're afraid that we are learning self-knowledge. It's not about teaching hate. I can never teach hate. I'm teaching history. I teach history about who we are. I'm not here to divide us. I'm here to teach our people that we are the aborigine people of this land. And if you take focus off of that and you put it in your mind the way you want to put it, then you clearly don't understand me. I'm not here to divide us. I'm here to bring us together. And I want you guys to understand that to be a chief or a chiefess, you have to be able to listen. You have to be able to listen. And a great listener will take you very far. It's not the person who always up here yelling and screaming and all that. It's the person that listens and take in the message. Our message as Aborigine people, we're getting bigger every day. I remember they used to laugh at us. The Pan-African, Sinetta TV, all these people used to laugh at us. But the truth is coming out. And now they can't do nothing. They cannot deny our truth of Turtle Island. They cannot deny the truth of who we are. No one can deny our bloodline. No one can deny of our bloodline. They can't stop our bloodline. They can't stop who we are. They can't stop who we are. I have nothing against against the Native Americans. The Native Americans are different than us. We're talking about us. I have nothing against anybody's background, but I'm talking about Aborigine people who were displaced. Their name was taken away. They right when they told you the tales of Trail, the tears, the Trail of Tears. When they told you that we were all dead of smallpox, they lied. When they told you that we died from smallpox, all these people were dead, they lied. We were enslaved. We were put enslaved. A lot of us was imprisoned because of our melanated skin. We were reclassified. So peace and blessings. I'm going to end this. Good morning. All glory goes to the Most High.